Hello everyone and welcome to another Tamagotchi Smart video. This time I'm going to be showing off some more gameplay of the Tamagotchi Smart, but it won't be my full review just yet as I want a little bit more time with the Tamagotchi Smart before I do a full review. So my Tamagotchi died yesterday, it was an adult, I just had a very busy weekend, so I have the death scene, which is just a very sad ghost. Something else you'll notice is that there is some dirt that has somehow become trapped underneath that frame, so that's going to be really annoying for me. I don't know when it happened, I just noticed it this morning when I took it off charge. And another thing is that, you can't really see it, but these rubber bits here are getting a little bit dirty, despite the fact I've not worn it on my wrist much and kept it basically in a pouch for a few days, and it's been pretty clean. So it must have been when it was in my pocket for very limited amounts of time. So it does appear to get dirty quite quick, in the same way that the rubber strap on the Digimon VB got quite dirty on the on the white and the version special models. So it was 4 years old. No, that says fondness, I think. I cannot read. Yeah, so it was Karapachi, which is the adult that I had, which debuted on the Tamagotchi Smart. And I'm fairly certain if I click this button, yes, so it now says touch the egg. So I touch the egg, and it's on mute, by the way, so that's why there's no sounds coming from it. Will it let me go into the menu? No, it won't. I have to just watch the rolling egg. So I haven't changed the brightness at all on the Tamagotchi Smart. It's the default brightness, but it doesn't really appear as bright because it's in a light box. So the brightness isn't really reflected because it's in its own light box for the recording. And I haven't upgraded the house at all, but I know that there are some free upgrades that come to me because of the Tamagotchi Smart card. But yeah, so the reason I mentioned the dirtying of it is because I want to kind of make a log of it, because when I end up doing, apparently that's some words that I just made, when I do end up recording that full review, I kind of want to compare to how dirty it becomes there, on the basis that white really does show off the dirt a little bit more than any other colour. Hey, no, that's still a boy. So we're going to have the same. So in terms of the character I got, obviously I had Karapachi, and then I had the child that's made out of fire, which I believe is called Achi, which I think is a new debuting one, because we've had the fire guy who's the adult before, and that was kind of like a character you could get on the app of Meets a few times. And you could get fire hair, which is pretty cool, and it had terrible body. But yeah, we don't. But the adult version itself isn't actually on this, but the child version I don't think I've ever seen before. So something that I noticed after doing the unboxing and gameplay video is that when I scroll, that's not scrolling. Again, scrolling is kind of a little bit weird. You kind of do scrolling like this. So you have to start in one of the 4 squares and then go to the next one, but not spend too long touching it. And the other thing is that button presses are holding, not pressure-based, so you kind of have to hold it in for like almost a second. And also this app button here, once I was able to go outside and do the things that are in that, I realized it's not actually an app like the way that the VB has an app. It is where you go to buy food items and toys for your character, as well as a dating app for when you want to marry off your adult and get a new egg. Another thing is that if you slide, you get the clock, and there are different clocks. This is one of the clocks that comes alongside the Tama card, and you can swipe to change the clock face to various other designs. But I like this one the most because it shows you the step count. And something interesting is that the step count goes up well, I mean, that's not really interesting. It's to be expected, but I wanted to test it that the step count actually goes up when your character is dead. So I found that pretty handy. So yeah, I've done 6,000 steps, and I like that watch face because it shows the steps there. And also, if you swipe, I can't remember which way it is. I think it might. Nope. Is it this way? I know if you swipe one way, you get to go outside. But maybe I can't when it's a baby. But you get to see your garden basically. But I think that maybe I can't do it at the baby stage. And if you hold your character, it comes up to the screen. And it gives you options. So we've got nareru, so to rub, koe or kakeru, which is like talk to, and hanashi o kiku is like have a conversation. So with the talk to, you get to talk to it, which means that it opens up a microphone. The slight, I guess, not really kind of disappointing part is that, one, you have to speak right up next to it, but it also, hello, hello, hello. It doesn't respond to the actual thing that you say. So you kind of have to hold your face like 3 centimeters away from the screen, or it doesn't detect it. But if you bang the screen loud enough, it'll detect it. But yeah, so the slightly disappointing thing is that it doesn't actually respond to what you're saying. It just responds to any noise. So you could tap it and it would respond the same way to you saying actual words at it, which I guess is a positive. So they don't have to like have that much voice recognition. Like you don't have to learn Japanese, or you have to make sure you're pronouncing something exactly the right way. And also you can check its mood. Ima no kibun. Kibun's like feelings, and now. So now feelings. And in this one, it asks you questions and you respond. So it's like a conversation. And it's pretty cute. And it'll basically just talk at you. So one is it talking at you, and the one is you talking at it and responding. And then we've got rub, which is fairly cute. You just slide from one side of the screen to the other. So you make sure you cross over between the two of the squares. And another thing is that something that happened when it was the child stage, so the one after this, is that it wanted me to rub its head before it fell asleep. So I was rubbing it and it fell asleep, which was really cute. So yeah, that was very cute. And another thing is obviously the menu becomes a lot easier to slide. Got memory, which is the other characters I've had. And you can see he's very sad, which makes me sad. I'm sorry. I betrayed you. I don't know, I was busy and it got sick a lot. So yeah, it's a fairly nice thing. Again, I don't want to review it completely until I've spent more time with it. And here are the items I have. I got this wedding ring by going outside as an adult, and I got it from like, I don't know, this little guy who came on like it was like, here, have this. So I guess that unlocks like the dating app part. You can go on the app and date, which is pretty cool. But I haven't done that part yet. That's why it died as an adult. And this is one of the free items that came because of the Tama Smart. But I can't use it yet, and that's what that says. So there's not much you can do as a baby. You just kind of wait until it's an adult. But yeah, so that's basically all I wanted to show off until the review video. I've got a few more Tamagotchi Smart videos planned. I've got another one that's comparing it with the Digimon VB because there are a few differences. The battery life is the surprising difference, and I guess that's because there's no heart rate monitor. But anyway, I'll mention that more in my comparison with the VB episode, as well as my overall review of the Tama Smart itself. So let me know what you think of the Tamagotchi Smart. Do you still have any questions about it? Let me know in the comments. And basically, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!